Appreciate it. We live.
It's going.
Yeah, but yeah, it's that. Oh, the court called me just now. Hello. Good morning. Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, friends. This is Tamara Noel. Once again, we here on Thursday morning, 10:30. This is our time. This is our set appointment. 10:30 every Thursday morning, we're here to talk about mental health. So if you're watching us for the first time, welcome. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. If you live, welcome. And if you will be watching later, welcome. Please feel free to comment, share, and let us know how you experiencing us. Okay. So I'm Tamara Noel, and I'm a licensed clinical social worker specializing in mental health and family services. And I have my business, which is Wisdom Solutions of the CSRA. We are located in the CSRA, but we service people from all over the world. We provide services in English, in Creole, and in French. Today, you'll realize I'm not alone. I have two beautiful young ladies with me. I have Miss
Brinkley.
Brinkley, and we have Breen all the way in the back. Say hi, Breen. And they are two master's level interns doing an internship with me. And what that means is that they pretty soon will be launch into their career. They're getting their masters. This is the last leg of what they do, and they're here doing the internship. So I'm not alone. They're helping me serve the community, and we believe in serving the community. That's why we exist at Wisdom Solutions, is to empower you to your ultimate potential. We help you embrace your story, discover your power, and making your impact and just making the most of your life and resources. So, um, to serve the community, to serve you during the time that these ladies are here, they have a great news they want to share, and I'll let you share the news, Brinkley.
Okay, so we are going to be doing a group for adults. It will be starting on July 7th and
Mm-hmm.
it'll run 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about anxiety, stress, coping skills, um, things like that.
Parenting.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
parenting,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of helpful things.
Yeah.
So to sign up,
Yeah.
you can contact Wisdom Solutions via Facebook Messenger or email us at info@yourwisdomsolutions.com.
Okay, say that again.
Info@yourwisdomsolutions.com.
Can you kind of type it for us so they know info at your wisdom in the comments? So Bryn's gonna put it in the comment section, info at your wisdom solutions.com. And it's interesting because I asked you guys what's the name of the group, and you came up with this cool name. What are you calling it?
What are we calling it? Coping with COVID?
Coping with COVID, right? Kicking Miss Corona's behind. So yeah, because life has changed, hasn't it?
Yes.
Life has changed drastically. For one thing, we've seen our clients virtually versus in person. So, and that's the thing too, because
The
yeah,
group will be virtual.
yeah, yeah. So, and it's gonna be what on what day?
Tuesdays at
At what
12.
12 o'clock. So when you're taking your lunch, you can just log in. So that it's important to email us. Hey, hi Shabanya, thank you. It's important to email us because when you email us, we can send the link, right? The ladies would they totally in charge of this, but it's good. They've been preparing. It's good. So you could email us or send us info, reach us through messenger so we can have your email, your information, so we can send you the link so you could just pop up, okay, during your lunch hour. Lunch will make it short and sweet, and but yeah, good stuff, okay. So thank you, ladies. Anything else you want to say? Yeah.
Can't wait to see you in the group.
Okay, then. Okay, so today, so we continue to talk about mindset. We're here to talk about mental health, and we've been talking about mindset. So today, quickly, short and sweet, the mindset we're talking about today is jumping to conclusion. Jumping to conclusion. Another way they speak of that, another name for it is mind reading. Mind reading. Um, Jumping to conclusion or mind reading, same thing. And what does that look like? Jumping to conclusion, it's pretty much self-explanatory. When you jump to conclusion, when someone acts, there's a situation, there's an event, someone does a behavior, or someone say a word, or what have you, you jump to conclusion. You conclude, you decide, you know exactly why they say what they say, and you say, you know exactly what they are thinking. You know, someone does something and you say, okay, I know exactly what they're thinking. I know exactly the thoughts that are going through their mind right now. I know exactly what their motives are, and I know exactly why they did what they did. And really, it's, some would call it to assumptions, would assumptions. And why is it important to talk about this, to understand this and be mindful and aware of it? Because that kind of mindset, when we live our lives without that, it keeps us from asking for clarification. It keeps us from giving people the benefit of the doubt, and we end up hurting ourselves and hurting our relationships. So have you, and this is something most of us, at some point do. So have you ever found yourself to see someone, maybe you walked in, oh, I have a great one. Have you ever sit in church? I talk about church because, that's a big part of my life, but, or work. Have you ever see the your boss come in and does something, or do a policy change, or do something, and you say, okay, they do that because they don't care about us. They do that because, um I called out sick, so it looks a lot like taking things personal, but it's not quite like taking things personal, because when you take things personal, you tell yourself, okay, this is about me. But jumping to conclusion, the difference is that you think you know why the person did it, why they did what they did. So the example, the story, a story that I could tell you to really paint the picture for you, right, is when you got a video that was around on social media lately, of a beautiful lady, police officer, servant. We acknowledge and we salute the police officers, the police. We respect them. We're not of the ones that are bashing all of them, although we do acknowledge that. Well, let me talk about me. I know that there are some that do things that are, well, I mean, we see it, so we know, but we believe it's not all of them that's like that. So having said that, this is not about bashing anybody. This is using an event to make a point. So there was this police officer lady. I don't know her, so I don't know if she's a good or a bad one. But she was on social media crying about an event. And what happened was, she went to McDonald's, she ordered a coffee and an egg muffin. So she had to wait for her order. And after she had to wait a long time, when they finally brought her order, they just brought the coffee and did not give her egg and muffin. So she broke that. So this is the event. They made her wait a long time, and they messed up her order. This is the event. Now, the jumping to the conclusion and the mind reading goes like this. The lady broke down crying, and she is crying because she says she believes, this is the conclusion she came to, and she was adamant. She believed that this is exactly what happened. The people targeted her. The people were against her. The people intended to make her pay and suffer. That's why they made her wait. That's why they kept her order. and that's why they messed up her order. You see? So yes, the event happened, but and it hurt her, so it happened against her. So she wasn't taking it personal. It did bother her because she was hungry. She didn't get her food. But the mindset, the cognitive distortion, the mindset issue there is the fact that she decided this is why they did it. So that kept her for asking question what happened, how come. She wasn't interested in listening to it. She concluded this is why they did it, because they don't like police and they wanted to make me pay. You see? So that's a jumping to conclusion. Now, what do I see in there? Again, the relationship between mental health, mental well-being, and our mindset and how it affect our cognitive and our thought process. Because she said herself she had not slept for hours. She had been working 12, 14 hours a day for at least a couple weeks, from what I understand, right? And she was very, very hungry. Three things that would affect, that's not good for our mental health, for our well-being: lack of sleep, long hours of working, being hungry, and really working a stressful job. And the ladies will cover stress and coping with stress and living under stress. So all the conditions that were present to actually messed up with her perception, that brought that cognitive distortion and took her there. You see how it works together? So that's what I wanted to share with you today. So again, it's important to mind our mindset, and we mind our mindset by taking care of our mental health. And in her situation, what I would recommend is self-care. To me, it's obvious. It's self-care, because had she been sleeping, had she been loving on herself and taking time for herself and doing all the self-loving stuff, I guarantee you the perception could have been different. And even if she perceived that, the reaction could have been different. Okay, so yeah, that's all I had for today. So thank you that you were here. I know if you're watching now, if you're going to be watching later, please comment, share, and remember to email us about the group at, what's the email?
info@yourwisdomsolutions.com.
And the group starts July 7th. It runs for 6 weeks. It's at 12 o'clock on Tuesdays. Okay? Alrighty. Love you guys. Blessing to everybody.